bring him in now. He is our bracketologist and, of course, tracks regularly all 68 teams expected to get invites to that tournament over on ESPN.com. And, Joe, another big weekend, obviously, in the sport. Some games that we should be watching. Certainly you will be.
Well, there were some huge games last night in particular, but they continue, Josh, as we get into the weekend. And kind of like the St. Mary's-Gonzaga battle you just highlighted, I'm looking at the battle in the Missouri Valley between Wichita State and Missouri State. Both of these teams came into the season and into the conference portion of the season with pretty high hopes. Wichita State, in particular, was ranked in many quarters at the start of the year, but neither has really gotten anything done out of conference. And now they play a head-to-head game for the regular season Missouri Valley Championship. Will that be enough to get that champion into the big dance should they lose a rematch with each other in the conference final? Well, it's the same question we'll be asking in the West Coast Conference. I think the two WCC teams have a leg up because of their overall quality and their overall profiles than their counterparts in the MVC.
Well,
so to me, the Missouri Valley will be a 1 bid and the West Coast 2.
Okay, and Gales fans in the East Bay now breathing sighs of relief. Oh, the dreaded cut line, we're going to hear a lot about it. Well, starting today, your last 4 in then are whom?
And let's remember, these teams are the ones who would go to Dayton to play in that first 4 round, starting with Georgia, which lost at Florida last night. So we're looking at Georgia, Richmond, UAB, and Colorado State to be into that round. And obviously, this group will be very, very fluid over the last couple of weeks.
Again, it did say Gonzaga again, so it would be Georgia there as one of those last 4. Meanwhile, if those 4
Correct.
are in, then there are first 4 out fogging the glass. They would be whom?
We'll start with Minnesota and add the likes of Boston College, Wichita State, and Clemson. Again, none of these teams would even be talked about if not for the expansion to 68, Josh, because they're now in the next 4 out, and really they shouldn't be on the board at all in most of these cases. Minnesota has some great wins, but is only 6-9 now in the Big Ten.
Again, he is Joey Brackets, our bracketologist. Joe Lunardi. Selection Sunday, now just over 2 weeks away.